Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. In this lesson we're continuing on with the player health, and now we've got our script set up, we're actually going to work on fleshing it out within this lesson. And let's begin with the actual health itself. So we'll come right to the very top and we'll create of type public, of type int, and we'll call this underscore maximum player health, and this can be equal to 100, and we'll close the line off and straight into the comments. So we'll say players maximum health is 100. Now we do not need the F on the end of 100 because it's an int, not a float, and we're using an int because the health can only be a whole number. So it can be 100, it can be 99, 98, but what it cannot be is something like 97.5. So that's the reason we use an int. And again, of type public, of type int, and this time we'll use the minimum player health. And this can be equal to 0. Into the comments, players minimum health is 0. Next, public int, and this one's going to be underscore current player health. And this time we don't need a value, we'll just close the line off. So we'll put that into the comments, players current health. Now it does not need a value because we'll tell the current player health what value to be within the script itself. So the first thing we need to do is to tell it to be equal to our maximum health on startup. So we'll use the void start function, we'll come inside and we'll say underscore current player health to be equal to our maximum. We'll close the line off and into the comments. So we'll say current player health is equal to max health on startup. And that's the only time this line will be used. When the game starts, the current player health will be equal to the max. Now for all other values we'll use these functions, but the first thing we need to do is to make sure that the current player health can never go above the maximum or below the minimum. And to do this we'll come into the apply damage to player function. So we'll come below here and we'll say if open brackets our underscore current player health is less than our minimum player health, we'll close brackets, we'll open and we'll close, and then we'll come inside the brackets. Then we'll want to say our underscore current player health equal our minimum player health, and we'll close the line off. And let's get this into comments. So we'll say if current health is less than minimum health, and we'll come to the next line, we'll say then make current health equal to minimum health. And then all we need to do is copy this block and we'll paste it in down below. And now we just need to get the fix in place for our maximum. So I'll just copy that there and we'll paste it in there and there as well. And you must remember to change this to maximum. So remember to change this, and then we'll come into our comments and we'll say we'll change less to greater than maximum health, and maximum health there. So with these lines of code, we can never go below the minimum, because if we try to, it will make it equal to the minimum health, and we can't go above the max because we'll just make it equal to the max again. And now we need some code in place to say that if we actually do run out of health, then we want to start this function so we can go through the player dying state and then eventually to the player dead state. So we'll come here and we'll say if open brackets our current player health double equals underscore the minimum player health. We'll close brackets, we'll open and close. So if it does equal the minimum with a double equal sign there, then all we need to do is start coroutine. We'll open and close brackets, we'll close the line off, we'll come inside the brackets, use the little speech marks, and then we'll just copy this naming convention. The name of the state, the player health state machine, we'll paste that in, and then we'll get this into the comments. So we'll say if current health does equal the minimum player health, then we want to start this routine. So we'll come to the next line and then we'll say then start coroutine, and I'll just paste the naming convention in again. And we'll save that off there. We'll downsize mono develop. We'll wait for the script to recompile and then come to our FPS controller. And as you can see, I've already attached the script. Our maximum health is 100, our minimum is 0, and our current player health says 0, but if we hit play, it should change to 100. And again, it may just take a moment. And there we go. As you can see, our current player health is now 100, and I'll stop that there, thanks to this line here. So we'll leave it there for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time, and until then, bye for now.